Good afternoon, G Vegas. Early press conference today, or this week. Usually wouldn't do this on a Monday afternoon prior to Monday Night Football, but thankfully the game's in the bag, and that's not me being disrespectful. Legitimately, we've outscored our opponent this week, and he's got no players left to play. So unless CeeDee Lamb has a historically bad game, I think we're in the clear on this one. Fellas, I won't lie to you. It was a tough weekend. We had our soccer tournament this weekend to end the season. Historically, a great time of celebration, achievement, battle, and it was those things. It just wasn't those things for my team. We blew a 2-0 lead, 2-0 halftime lead in our first game. Second half had a moment of regret from one of our players. He got frustrated with somebody, threw them down, penalty kick. It was inside our box. It was on the edge, but it was inside our box. Penalty kick for the other team. They tied up 2-2. Felt like a loss. After that, got to see the Gamecocks play. Great first half. Mike Shula was gone, finally. Should have happened a long time ago. And the team looked renewed and refreshed as we put a beat down on Texas A&M, number 3 in the country, at Kyle Field. Alas, we all know what happened next. Nick Harbor scores a great, 80-yard touchdown, goes the distance, has an altercation with a police officer. What a clown. Guy shouldn't have a badge. It's on a power trip. But after that incident, not that incident's what caused our downfall, but it was really on the stroke of halftime. But second half, we just failed to perform. Blew a 30-3 halftime lead to lose 31-30. Final score felt eerily similar to my soccer result that morning. Second game of the day, 6:30 p.m. kickoff. We played a travel team from Atlanta. And pretty even game, 50-50. We ended up losing 1-0. We had a goal ruled out for being offsides. We had another goal that didn't get counted. Refs said it didn't fully cross the line. Could be true. Looked like it did, but could be true. It just wasn't our night. At the end of the day, winners win. They find ways to win, and losers find reasons why they didn't. So we didn't want to be, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to have a victim's mentality about it. It just wasn't our weekend, and it sucked. It was hugely disappointing. Not every team has potential to win. This one felt like we did, and we leave the weekend with nothing to show for it, unfortunately. Had a game Sunday morning. That didn't go any better. So, it was a tough weekend. So, fantasy was something that was obviously is hugely important to me, and our game against DJ, there were questions asked. Do we actually, are we just bratifying things and, sharing doom and gloom while not believing it? No. The genuine truth was I was terrified of DJ's team. I think him getting Mahomes back this week was going to help a lot in a key divisional matchup with the Broncos, who were without PS2. I was thrilled that Bo Nix matched Patty Mahomes' performance. I think that was a key moment in the game there, because I could have easily seen that one heading in a different direction. DJ, at the end of the day, he's got some weapons. He's got some fringe guys that ultimately actually did perform this week, but his defensive players let him down big time. And I think he's got to improve the defensive players on his team in order to fix the quite tumultuous downfall that he finds himself in now. Who could have foreseen this happening? I know Chris certainly did not. Noel definitely did not. So we got an important win. It looks like there's a little homeless encampment there, by the way. It's interesting. Here in Wade Hampton. Playoff picture looks really interesting now. I mean, it has looked interesting for a while, but for us to have started out 0-4 and now find ourselves at 6-5, it means a lot. It means a lot. Over the last 15 seasons, I've missed the playoffs twice, and both times I missed the playoffs, I had records of 6-7 and 6-8. When we started the season 0-4, I thought certainly this would be the worst season I have ever had in this league, the worst season I've ever had as a fantasy manager. And to have matched that 6-win tally, not that that's what our goal is for sure, but to have matched that 6-win tally after starting at 0-4 is something I'm really proud of, and I'm really happy with how some of our players have come together and grown over the course of the season. Kyle Monangai, I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd be starting DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monangai this far into the season, at least 2 weeks in a row, if not 3, and have them both score double digits. I wouldn't have wanted it to work out that way. When I drafted him, that's not what the plan was, but hey, I mean, I'm thrilled that he's performing and Swift is also performing. So there's things like that. Oh, and our defense has improved a lot. That was a goal of mine after the 0-4 was to improve the defense. I feel like we finally, maybe D-line, we might need to make a tweak or two before the playoffs get here. But I feel like we got good linebackers now. We got good DBs now. Our defense is finally showing up, which we didn't have at the beginning of the season. So I'm really happy to make the playoffs. Realistically, I feel like I need to win 2 of the next 3. I don't think 7-7 is going to be enough for me. Just looking at the overall playoff picture with realistically 5 slots already claimed, and there's 3 up for grabs between the South Georgia Catfish, me, Noel, Cox on Top, or Dolphin Death, one of those. And then even potentially Billy Buck. He's won 2 in a row now. I think he gets to 3 next week. He and I play next week. I think he ends up winning that one. He's in great form, and I hate that we have to play him now. But I think the playoffs are going to be tough to make for us still. But regardless of whatever happens in the playoff race, I'm really proud of what this team's been able to do, considering where we started and what we had to work with. So it's been a fun year. It's been a fun year, and I can't wait to see what the next 3 weeks hold for us. We got a lot of great matchups ahead. Every matchup is a championship matchup. You've heard me say that before, and I'm going to say again what I said earlier, what I said to my soccer team this weekend. Winners find ways to win. Losers find reasons why they didn't. And we're not going to be victims. We're going to give it everything we have and trust the cards to fall as they may. So to everyone else, to the rest of G Vegas, who may be eagerly watching Monday Night Football, hoping for a couple balls to go your way, or to everyone else that's already either won or lost their matchups, good luck. Good luck the rest of the season. Good luck the rest of the week. I hope everyone is blessed and has, maybe a couple more trades in the making before the trade deadline here in a few weeks. May God bless your efforts to improve your team. I will talk to you all later. Good luck and Godspeed.